Good morning, afternoon, and evening to you all. I trust that you're all having a fantastic day, and if you're not, then I can only hope it gets better. So today we're going to watch some light-hearted entertainment. Manny Pacquiao from the Philippines versus DKU from South Korea. Obviously, you guys already know what the deal is with my main man, Pacquiao. But for those of you who are in the dark about DKU, he's a martial arts practitioner. I don't know really too much about him, but you can go and check out his page on YouTube. It was a good entertaining fight despite fighting against the absolute legend Pacquiao. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please smash the like button, leave a comment in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel for goodness sake if you haven't already. Okay, let's roll the tape and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. Okay guys, so we're just about to get ready to get this show on the road. I think he's a southpaw as well, and we already know that Pacquiao is, but I read that he was a southpaw. Yeah, I think he's coming out in the southpaw. Yeah, southpaw. So we got two southpaws against one another. So obviously we can see already that DKU is the taller fighter. And yeah, you should be trying to control the tempo of the fight with that jab, that lead hand, keeping it out. But against Pacquiao, he's a tricky customer. You know, he's a legend, and he's obviously a legend for a reason. So it's going to be a very, very difficult situation that DKU encounters during this whole fight. Pacquiao knows how to slip, knows how to manipulate the range, bait you. Yeah.
You know, in his 40s, I mean, just what he has done has been truly remarkable.
Ooh. The jab that he threw in between Pacquiao's combination just kind of halted the momentum for Pacquiao there.
It doesn't matter. He just knows the game inside and out. He has a tremendous advantage regardless of the size advantage.
Okay. First round done, guys. We have a YouTube personality, DKU, as you can see there, against a legend, you know, Pacquiao. That's the punch that kind of halted the momentum. That's all the jab does. You know, it allows you to keep your opponent away. When you don't jab, this is what happens. The shorter guy, you know, closes the distance and is able to land those combinations. And at short range, the shorter fighter will always have the advantage. The arc of their punch has to travel along a shorter distance. So hooks, uppercuts, easier to land for the shorter opponent. Second round, let's see what's going to happen.
We'll see if Manny decides to unload a straight left. And, you know, DKU.
Alright, as you can see here, I think I like what DKU is doing. You know his lead hand? Just observe his lead hand. It's a bit more free, more versatile. You know, it's giving Pacquiao a few things to consider before he tries to close the distance. This is what the jab does. This is how you're supposed to use your lead hand. So I'm actually impressed with DKU here. I mean, when you've got that high guard like that, you're not trying to maintain the range. You're not going to be able to maintain the range like that. It's still going to be hard, but I mean, he's doing the right thing. You can see for all this duration, Pacquiao hasn't really done anything except for now. And I think the reason why he's able to still attack is because of the movement of DKU is very one-dimensional. He's just going to his right. Against a southpaw, you need to go to the left. The direction that you travel in is one variable. I think you also need to change the direction of your movement, not always going to the same. That was a nice left hand there. See, now he's going to the body with the jab, which is very good. I think it's very good. Now he's losing his base now with that punch. I think that was a punch of desperation more so than anything else. But this is good. I think this is a good round for DKU. See that lead hand? It's just out there. It's just out there. And he needs to change that. Sometimes go to the left, sometimes go to the right. not always in the same direction. Those are the things that you do to the shorter fighter. Disable his ability to close the range. If you're changing direction, he doesn't know which way to cut you off. If you're always going in the same direction, he can cut you off easily. And the lead hand, you have to leave it out there. It doesn't have to hit hard. It just has to give the opponent something to think about. Sometimes you can hit hard, but it should still be out there. Soft, moderate, or hard. Change the intensity, have that variation. It's just whether or not DKU is conditioned enough to do this for the next 4 rounds. This is round 3 approaching. What do you guys think about the whole YouTubers entering boxing? Is it something that you like or you dislike? Let me know in the comment section.
100%.
It's good. Good with the jab. Good, that's it. Good, that's a nice little counter there with the left. Well done. See, that's it. So he's got the lead hand stabbing at the stomach. That's well done. I think Pacquiao's getting a bit pissed off now. Pacquiao doesn't like it. Yeah, and then when Pacquiao raises the intensity level, DKU won't be able to keep up with that. Keeping the lead hand out. The only thing I would change is his movement. It's always to the right. You see, when Pacquiao realized that, then it was easy for him to understand how he needs to attack. If he moves to the left sometimes, changes the rhythm of his movement, you know, then this is how he creates the problem for the shorter guy moving in. And now Pacquiao knows when to slip, knows which direction to cut him off. But I really liked what he did in the second round with his lead hand. You know, now because Pacquiao's understood what he's doing with his lead hand, he knows how to adjust as well. But then the other variable that I think DKU should have brought in is his movement. Sometimes reset Pacquiao with your movement. So obviously if you start bouncing on your toes, you move to the left, you move to the right. You know, Pacquiao doesn't know when you're setting up your attack. So sometimes he might walk into your punches, you know, thinking that you're going to move, or he might hold his position where you're able to now land your punches because Pacquiao is more of a static target. That was the counter. But you see there he slips and then he just juggernauts DKU. He knows exactly what to do there. This is difficult for DKU, I have to admit. I mean, Pacquiao is Hall of Famer, dangerous boxer. Look at his calves.
Round 4 scheduled for 6. Manny Pacquiao, DKU. I think it's clear that if Manny wants to turn up the intensity, it's awfully hard for
See, DKU is keeping his lead hand back more now. He's more concerned about defense, but your actual defense should be your offense with your lead hand and measuring your opponent, keeping your opponent at bay, not keeping your hands back and trying to physically block punches. First line of defense should be your lead hand, extending, showing different punches, your hook, your feints, then your feet as well. That was nice. Oh, cameraman. This is really difficult for DKU. He's quite uncomfortable. I'm in that second round, so I'll give him that at least. The third round was not. The third round was when the tide turned. And the fourth round was even worse. The fourth round was Pacquiao putting his foot on the pedal. Now the fifth round will probably be more like the fourth round. It's really tough, you know. I think... Oh, he's showboating now. What is he gonna do? He's spinning around, he's doing pirouettes. Jesus. Nah, he's desperate now. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. I think the referee gave him an out there. His instant reaction was not the back of the head. Yeah, I think he's fatigued and he's just overwhelmed with the punches that Pacquiao's throwing. And obviously he doesn't have the options. He will probably go back to the drawing board, and as a martial arts practitioner will probably know what to do, but when you're in the ring you're not able to recall the things that you kind of know what to do, because the adrenaline, the pressure, the stress, everything is mounting and your brain is not working properly. This is why you have to develop your psychology so that your mind is in the right state to remain calm. You can understand everything that your opponent's doing. That's one side of it. And then you can understand the things that you need to do. So the things that you need to do will be part of your game plan, but then the things that your opponent starts to do, you need to offset that at the same time and decide whether you're going to maintain your game plan or switch to the thing that ultimately nullifies and destroys your opponent or outboxes. It just depends on your perspective. I know some of you are killers out there. You don't take no prisoners. Anyway, this is the last round, guys. Oh, marry the floor. I think Pacquiao wants to go for the knockout. This is the last round now, guys. So Pacquiao's like, yeah, let's take this dude out. DKU, you did what you needed to do, bro. You see DKU's moving to the right. Ooh. Ooh. See, the reason why DKU moves to the right is because he's coordinated to throw his jab on his right foot. And the tendency is to either move forwards with your right foot or to the right. He's never really probably drilled jabbing to the left. This is a skill that a lot of boxers don't know how to do. So that's why boxers tend to only move one way. Orthodox boxers will tend to only move to the left. Orthodox boxers will only move to the left if they haven't developed to coordinate the left hand with their right foot when they're jabbing. This is annihilation. That was a crumbling of structural integrity. So the announcements are here. Pacquiao's even telling the referee what to do. Yep, who would have guessed?